Hello and welcome to this edition of Diecast Emporium. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Diecast Masters Highline Series Caterpillar 627G Wheel Tractor Scraper in HO or 1/87 scale. The item number is 85134, and as you can see, as it is a Highline Series model, it does come in the very nice collectible metal tin. Has a picture of the scale model on the side of it, picture of the real machine at work up on top, and another picture on the back and your specification details. Again, if you would like to read about those, please feel free to pause the video now and check those out. So with the tin out of the way, let's go ahead and bring the model in and take a look at it. Here it is right here. So this scraper is really a rather large piece of equipment, and it's pretty cool to see it modeled in a much smaller scale. And they were able to get a lot of detail into this. So this 627 is a twin-engine scraper, and it's so aptly named because it has two engines, one in the rear and one in the front. So you can lower the scraper bowl. You can also lift up the apron as well to discharge the material. As you can see, it's on a cylinder here, and you can close that back up as well. It features a good range of articulation across the pivot point right here, just as a scraper would turn. As this is a first-generation Highline Series model, our friendly neighborhood Bob, the operator, is permanently affixed inside the cab, so if you want to take him out, you're going to have to do some modifying to this casting once you buy it. But for some of the smaller details, they really came out quite nicely, such as the lights and the cat decal right here on the grill. You have a very nice metal exhaust and your air cleaner. Your stairs and grab rails, they're perhaps just a little bit too big, but that's because a compromise had to be made with them being made in plastic. Your spill guard back here, as well as your ejector mechanism, those are also in plastic, but the ejector mechanism actually moves forward, and that's even nice to see. Your exhaust for your rear engine is also metal, and you have some stairs back here as well. And you also have a bumper bar back here for the scraper to get pushed by a dozer should it get stuck, which happens a lot. But overall, this model is very nicely done by Diecast Masters. It's very highly detailed. It features a good range of articulation and steering, and very good functionality of the bowl and the scraper mechanism. This is not the first time that we've seen a 627G in 1/87 scale. This is actually an updated model of this, the original. This is the Norscot 627G. As you can see, this is the older style cat paint scheme and trade dress, as Caterpillar likes to call it. As you can see, it's much newer on the Diecast Masters version, and the functionality is much, much more so improved on the Diecast Masters version. And all the exhausts and things on the Norscot version here, these were all flimsy plastic, and a lot of collectors complained about them breaking off. Another big difference and improvement is you can see all of the riveted connections. They all were silvered and stood out. Again, if I take it out of the way, you can see on the Diecast Masters version, they're all discreet and painted. So again, a huge improvement there, and it looks so much better. I like to do this on most 1/87 scale or HO scale models. I like to see how it looks on a lowboy. Now, usually this would be on in most states, this wouldn't be very legal. You'd have to have it on a little bit different lowboy setup, but just for laughs, we'll see how it looks. As you can see, doesn't look horrible on this particular flatbed trailer. So, there you go, guys. That is a review of the Diecast Masters Caterpillar 627G Wheel Tractor Scraper Highline Series in 1/87 scale. It's a very solid model. It definitely will add a lot to your railroad layout, or even if you collect heavy equipment in HO scale. It's very, very reasonably priced, and it has a high degree of functionality. If you guys have any comments or questions, or even if you have some suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section below. Until next time, take care, be safe. We'll see you in the next video.